Okay, so today I'm going to be giving you guys my picks for week 9 of the NFL season. So, first up, Buccaneers, Chiefs. I got the Chiefs winning this game. Enough said, they are 7-0. DeAndre Hopkins is in the mix now. You got Travis Kelce getting more involved, Noah Gray. I mean, they have pieces on offense to make it work. You have Patrick Mahomes, who is getting better every single week, and his stats and his resume say enough, and everything for the most part and everything. So I'll kind of just say that, basically the defense for the Chiefs is absolutely excellent. I rave about them every single week because it's just so refreshing to see a defense who just plays well every single week. The Buccaneers, I don't trust the defense from what I've seen from them. And offensively, they don't have Mike Evans or Chris Godwin. So that's definitely going to hurt them. Baker Mayfield in his past few games is throwing at least 2 to 3 interceptions. So, yeah, I think the Chiefs are going to go. And they're going to get business taken care of. So, I think it'll be good watch on Monday Night Football. I got the Chiefs, of course. Thursday Night Football, Texans, Jets. I got the Texans. I'm sorry. Aaron Rodgers has not been that great this season outside of a few games toward the beginning. And CJ Stroud is a really good quarterback in this league. I think he's a top 5 quarterback in this league. I made a video recently showing my top 10. I had him up there. So, yeah, I like what I see for them. Unfortunately, Stephon Diggs is going to be out for the rest of the season. I think he tore his ACL. That's unfortunate. Nico Collins is on IR. I understand that. But, you got Tank Dell, you got Dalton Schultz, you got, some pieces on offense. I expect CJ to, be decent. Hopefully the offensive line can hold up because what I've been seeing these past few weeks, it's not looking good for them. So they need to lock in Laremy Tunsil, please. No false starts, please. I beg. The defense, I think, for the Texans is actually pretty good. The Jets defense, that's supposed to be amazing. They haven't really shown up. They really haven't. Jets kicker is out, which is actually going to help them because their kicker sucks. I got the Texans. And then Dallas, Atlanta. So I got Atlanta at this point. They've been able to turn their season around from what it started off with. Kirk Cousins is actually playing well in the regular season now. You got Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. They have some good pieces and everything. So I think they'll be better. Dallas hasn't looked great this season. Dak just, does what he does. He chokes in, the beginning of the game. And then in garbage time, he puts up good stats. But Dak is not good. I'm sorry. So Atlanta's winning. Denver versus Baltimore. Baltimore lost last week to the Cleveland Browns. The defense is concerning me. It really is. Lamar and them, they run it up at the beginning of the game offensively, and then the defense basically almost chokes away the lead every single game. I don't trust this Baltimore defense and everything. They had moments where they could have won the game this past week, and they didn't, so that concerns me. It does. But I still have faith in Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, and, they have some other good pieces. Zay Flowers, Deontay Johnson just got traded to the team as well. So, I have faith in them. The defense, I hope they don't choke it away this time and everything. Bo Nix is not that great whenever I had to watch on Thursday Night Football versus the Saints. Yeah, that was one of the worst Thursday Night Football matchups I've ever seen. That was an awful game. But I kind of digress on that point and everything. They have a good defense, but I trust Lamar Jackson more at this point. So I hope they're able to pull out the win because I like the Baltimore Ravens a lot. Next up, Miami and Buffalo. So this will be an interesting matchup because the last time that they played each other, Tua threw, 3 interceptions, and then he got the concussion that brought him out for, a couple of weeks and everything. Now he is back. And speaking on Tua, he really do not give a fuck that his brain is basically mashed potatoes at this point and everything. Not wearing a Guardian cap when you have a history of concussions is not a smart move. Now he's sliding, which he should have been doing the whole time. So it just pissed me off. It just pissed me off. No doctors recommended that you retire. Please, they got paid off. But I digress. Josh Allen and co will be winning this game. Tua says that they have to beat Buffalo, and they're going to choke yet again. Josh Allen is just a better quarterback. They have a better running game with James Cook and everything. Shakir is a decent receiver for them. They got Amari Cooper in the mix now. Dalton Kincaid is always going to be there catching passes from Josh Allen, doing what he does. I think the defense is better overall. Miami is cooked, so it should be by at least 2 scores. I'm expecting a blowout, unless Josh Allen throws a crazy amount of interceptions, but he's been good about that this season. So I got Buffalo winning this game. Miami ain't winning shit. Their season is toast. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. New Orleans versus Carolina. Now, this is going to be such a mid-off. You don't even understand. Both sides are very decimated. Carolina is just flat out not good this season and everything. Andy Dalton's out because of the injury. Bryce Young is back in. They got some injuries over there. New Orleans, Chris Olave is injured. Derek Carr is out. Basically half the team is out. So I don't really know what's going to happen in this game. I'm not going to watch the fight out either. I'm going to slightly give the edge to New Orleans here. If Carolina wins, it is what it is. I don't really care either way, to be honest with you. Now we got the Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, this is going to pain me. This is going to pain me to say this. Unfortunately, I think the Raiders are going to win. I absolutely hate the Raiders. I really do. I can't stand them as a team. They have a better defense, it looks to me, than the Bengals. Unfortunately, the Bengals defense is so bad. The Bengals got Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow's playing like an MVP this season, but because the defense chokes every game away because Zach Taylor can't close for fucking shit, it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them at this point. So unfortunately, I'm predicting Vegas to win. I hope that, Joe Burrow and company are able to win this game, but I'm not expecting it at this point, unfortunately. Chargers versus the Cleveland Browns. It'll be interesting. Now they got the quarterback change. Jameis Winston is in there. They have a good defense. I'm aware of that. I'm still going to pick the Chargers to win. They got Jim Harbaugh as a coach and everything. Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. I think the Chargers take this game. If Cleveland takes it, it is what it is. I'm not invested. Commanders versus the Giants. The Commanders, obviously, Jaden Daniels has been playing well this season. Daniel Jones is awful. I'm tired of seeing him on primetime football. No, it's over. Stop putting him on there. I don't know why y'all keep doing that. Stop giving them an opportunity. Okay, defense is actually decent at times, but the offense can't get anything going unless they're running it through Malik Neighbors or like two other people. Daniel Jones is not accurate, so Washington is taking this game. I'm sorry. New England versus Tennessee. So hopefully Drake May is back in this game. I really hope that he's back. I'm going to go New England wins this game. Somehow they were able to pull it together and win the last game, so hopefully Drake May can come back. The Jacksonville Jaguars versus Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are taking this game. You got Jalen Hurts, top 10 quarterback of this league. I don't care what anybody says, especially after the masterclass last week. And you also got A.J. Brown. You got Devontae Smith. You got Saquon Barkley, who is great at running the ball. You have a better defense. They should win by at least 2 scores. Next up, Chicago versus Arizona. I'll give it to Chicago. They just lost to a Hail Mary. They're going to have extra motivation. I think at their best, they're a better team than the Cardinals. We'll have to wait and see and everything, but I don't know. I feel more confident about Chicago at this point in time. Detroit versus Green Bay. So a notification just came up that Jordan Love says that he thinks he has a realistic chance to play versus the Detroit Lions, and I hope that he does play because him versus Jared Goff, I think that it just would be a great matchup. I would love to see it. There's some of my favorite quarterbacks in this league. So yeah, it'll kind of depend on if he plays or not, how it goes. I think if he plays or not, I think that the Lions will win this game. I think that they're a better team offensively. You got Jared Goff, you have Amon-Ra St. Brown, and, they're able to run the ball super effectively. They have a good defense. Aiden Hutchinson is out, which is a loss, but they're still playing well. I think Green Bay is good. Jordan Love is excellent, top 5 quarterback in this league, if you let me tell it. And they have good wide receivers. They have a decent running game. I think Jared Goff is going to win. I think it'll be a fun matchup if Jordan Love plays. I hope that we get to see him play, but yeah, we'll see. Rams versus the Seahawks. I'll take the Rams this week. Seahawks just lost. The Rams are back up. You got Matthew Stafford. You got Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams, and Puka Nacua. I don't know. I think I like the Rams a little bit more in this matchup, but we'll see what happens. Colts Vikings. I think that the Vikings have it. The Colts are going to be starting Joe Flacco. So yeah, I got the Vikings. And yeah, I don't know. It kind of seems like they're on a downhill slope and everything, but they got to come back at some point. I don't know. I think I have them. And a reminder that the bye teams this week are the Steelers and the 49ers. Okay, so quick recap of the games I predicted last week and which ones I was right and wrong about. I said Chiefs over Raiders. I was right. I said Vikings over Rams. I was wrong. I had the Ravens over the Browns. I was wrong. I had the Lions over the Titans. I was right. I had the Texans over the Colts. I was right. I had the Packers over the Jaguars. I was right. And I had the Dolphins over the Cardinals. I was wrong. I had the Jets over the Patriots. I was wrong. I had the Falcons over the Buccaneers. I was right. I had the Eagles over the Bengals. I was right. I had the Chargers over the Saints. I was right. And I had the Bills over the Seahawks. I was right. Lastly, I had the Bears over the Commanders. I was wrong. I had the Broncos over the Panthers. I was right. I had the 49ers over the Cowboys. I was right. And I had the Steelers over the Giants. And I was right. So that brings my record to, I believe, 60 and 45. So yeah, it seems like I'm getting a little bit better at these every single week. I am, doing well with it. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, it's kind of my thoughts on everything. And let me know what you guys think. What are your picks for this week? And if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a like. And you can leave a comment and continue there. You can subscribe to this channel. All my NFL videos will be at the end of this video, and also my review of last week will be out, so you can check it out. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.